The Grateful Crane. Once upon a time, in a small village in Japan, there lived an old couple. They were kind-hearted and lived a simple life. One day, while the old man was working in the fields, he spotted a wounded crane. Feeling pity for the bird, he carefully picked it up and brought it home. The old couple took care of the crane, nursing it back to health. Soon enough, the crane was strong enough to fly again. One evening, as the old couple sat by the fireplace, they heard a knock on the door. When they opened it, they were astonished to find a beautiful young woman standing outside. The woman introduced herself as the crane they had rescued. She explained that she was a magical crane who had been injured. She wanted to repay the couple for their kindness. The old couple welcomed her into their home and treated her like their own daughter. Days turned into months, and the young woman became a beloved member of the family. She helped with household chores, cooked delicious meals, and brought joy to the old couple's lives. However, she always kept a secret. She could turn into a crane whenever she pleased. One day, the old man fell seriously ill. The young woman knew that the only way to save him was to use her magical powers. She transformed into a crane and flew to a distant mountain. There, she plucked a special herb that had the power to heal any illness. With the herb in her beak, she returned to the village and nursed the old man back to health. The old couple was amazed and grateful for the young woman's selflessness. They realized that she had repaid their kindness by saving the old man's life. From that day forward, the old couple lived happily with the young woman, their hearts filled with gratitude. The story of the grateful crane spread throughout the village, inspiring others to be kind and compassionate. And every year, on the anniversary of the crane's arrival, the villagers would gather to celebrate and remember the power of gratitude. And so, the legend of the grateful crane continued to be passed down from generation to generation, reminding people of the importance of kindness and the incredible rewards it can bring. The battle between the monkey and the crab. Once upon a time, in a dense forest near a beautiful river, there was a monkey named Kenta and a crab named Sakura. They were good friends and lived peacefully among the other animals in the forest. One day, Kenta and Sakura stumbled upon a delicious fruit tree hanging over the river. The tree was filled with succulent, ripe fruits. Kenta, being a monkey, was an excellent climber and wasted no time in swinging from branch to branch, collecting as many fruits as he could. Sakura, being a crab, couldn't climb trees, but she was very clever. She devised a plan to share the fruits with Kenta. She suggested that they have a friendly competition to see who could collect the most fruits. Kenta agreed, thinking it would be a fun game. The next morning, Kenta and Sakura gathered at the foot of the fruit tree, ready to begin their friendly competition. They set a time limit and went their separate ways to collect as many fruits as they could. Kenta, with his agile body, swiftly climbed up the tree and plucked the fruits one by one. He was confident that he would win the competition. Meanwhile, Sakura scuttled along the riverbank, using her sharp claws to dig out the buried fruits that had fallen from the tree. As the time limit approached, Kenta hurriedly descended from the tree, carrying a large bundle of fruits in his arms. He was certain that he had collected more than Sakura. However, as he reached the riverbank, he was astonished to see Sakura sitting beside an enormous pile of fruits. Sakura had managed to collect a staggering amount of fruits by using her wit and resourcefulness. Kenta was impressed and realized that Sakura had won the competition fair and square. He congratulated her on her victory and admitted that she was the better fruit collector. From that day on, Kenta and Sakura continued to be the best of friends. They learned that cooperation and cleverness could often overcome physical limitation. They shared the fruits they had collected, enjoying a delicious feast together. As the sun began to set, Kenta and Sakura sat under the fruit tree, content and satisfied. They knew that they would always be there for each other, whether it was in times of competition or in times of friendship. And with that thought in mind, they drifted off to sleep, their bellies full and their hearts full of joy. And so the tale of the battle between the monkey and the crab taught everyone in the forest the important lesson of the power of friendship and teamwork. The Inchai Samurai. Once upon a time in ancient Japan, there was a small village nestled at the foot of a majestic mountain. In this village, there lived a kind-hearted couple who longed for a child. They prayed day and night for a baby, and their prayers were finally answered when they were blessed with a son. To their surprise, their son was born unusually small, standing only 1 inch tall. They named him Hiro, meaning abundant in Japanese, as they believed he would bring joy and abundance to their lives. Despite his size, Hiro grew up to be a courageous and determined young boy. As Hiro grew older, he realized that his small stature limited his ability to participate fully in the daily activities of the village. He couldn't help with farming, fishing, or even the simplest of tasks. Feeling discouraged, Hiro sought solace in nature, often wandering through the bamboo forest that surrounded the village. One day, Hiro stumbled upon a hidden shrine deep within the forest. Intrigued, he approached the shrine and offered a heartfelt prayer. To his astonishment, a small deity appeared before him. The deity introduced himself as Raijin, the dragon god, and offered Hiro a magical potion that would grant him the ability to grow to a normal size for a limited time each day. Overjoyed by this unexpected gift, Hiro began using the potion to explore the world beyond his village. He traveled far and wide, encountering various challenges and helping those in need along the way. Hiro's bravery and selflessness earned him the respect and admiration of all who crossed his path. One day, Hiro learned of a great evil that threatened to engulf the entire kingdom. A wicked sorcerer had unleashed a horde of monstrous creatures upon the land, wreaking havoc and terrorizing the innocent. Determined to protect his village and the people he loved, Hiro embarked on a perilous journey to confront the sorcerer. Using his newfound ability to grow, Hiro battled the sorcerer's minions with unmatched agility and strength. With each victory, he grew more confident in his abilities and more determined to rid the land of this malevolent force. Finally, the day of the ultimate showdown arrived. Hiro faced the sorcerer in a fierce battle, using his wit and bravery to outsmart his opponent. With a final strike, Hiro defeated the sorcerer, restoring peace and harmony to the kingdom. The villagers hailed Hiro as a true hero, recognizing his courage and unwavering spirit. As time passed, Hiro adventures became legendary, tales told throughout the kingdom. He was forever known as the Inchai Samurai, a symbol of hope and inspiration for all who faced adversity. Hiro continued to protect the village and its people, using his unique gifts to bring joy and abundance to their lives. And so the tale of the 1-inch samurai lived on, reminding us all that size does not determine the strength of one's heart.